Hello! Welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. Last time, Bobby and I were attempting to achieve some major science by escaping Kerbal, whatever, and returning, basically, in the same maneuver. I have very little fuel left. Bobby hasn't actually...
I have failed miserably somehow.
How so?
I'm not gaining altitude.
Did you run out of fuel?
No. I don't quite understand what I did wrong.
Did an engine break?
No.
Are you sure?
I'm still I've passed my what's happened is I've passed my apoapsis.
Okay.
And so I'm technically descending, even though my apoapsis is increasing.
Did you stop burning anywhere along the way?
Only when my engine's slightly cut out.
That's weird.
Yeah. I mean, okay, I must have gotten back above my apoapsis because now it's... Yeah, I had to... Well, we'll see what happens here.
I would have probably had a lot more fuel left had I not had a really weird launch. It wouldn't stay necessarily on target. Alright, we are approaching our burn, which isn't going to be very long, thankfully.
Yeah, I'm not even going to really get into space for some bizarre reason.
Weird.
I mean, I know why. I was kind of messing with my I was messing with my orbital angle too much.
You're trying for a gravity turn.
I tried for a gravity assisted turn, and I kind of messed that up a little bit. So,
whereas I just burned straight up.
Just burned straight up, which is probably what I will do when we try this mission again. So hopefully I will get some science out of this. You know what I can do? I can do a observe materials bay in Kerbin's upper atmosphere. We'll keep that data.
Okay, I'm going to ditch this maneuver, and I'm pretty sure I can do this without it. There we go. And now we will go crashing straight into Kerbin. And it's going to take us a long time to get there. How much fuel do I have left? 21. So I used 7 of the 28 I had for that maneuver. Alright, so we need to fast forward until we are a lot closer. And not accidentally smash into Kerbin.
Fast forward my ass back down to the atmosphere. Wow, I'm actually getting atmospheric burn here.
Alright, we are inside Minmus.
Launch my parachutes. Over the water, so we'll speed up again. Well, Shalad, sorry we didn't do quite as well as we thought we did. I bring back time down to 1 as we're 50 meters above the ocean.
I am just about inside the radius of the moon.
And while we're here, we'll observe some goo.
All right, let's slow her back down. Get rid of that guy that I was using to mark how far away we were. Let's find our retrograde, because we're going to need it. I want to use up the last of this fuel before we come crashing down. So we got a long ways to go yet here. We don't really need the map view now. I can just kind of look at our altimeter. All right. Whoop, 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 whoop. Slow down a little bit. Where are we going to come down at?
Better not land on top of me.
Doubtful. We're pretty near one of the poles. I'm not sure which one from this angle. I'm very disoriented at the moment. Yes, not really. Southern pole, kind of.
All right, I'm going to recover my Kerbal, since he's not getting back into his capsule.
All right, we are at 100,000 meters and falling. Hey, Alfred Kerman's alive again. Even though he was showing his KIA in my pod a moment ago.
That's because I didn't use him. Oh, that is a lot of that. I said that's about the same amount of asteroids I have.
Really?
Yeah.
It's not a lot more than are in my single player.
You are coming down. You're actually coming down at about the equator.
Really?
Yeah.
It looks further south than that from this angle.
You're actually coming down north of the equator.
You sure that's north?
Yes. So I'm going to grab my orbiter 2.
I think you're looking at the wrong thing, because I'm definitely south of the equator.
According... Oh, you know what? I haven't synced yet. Hold on. Let me sync. Hit the sync button.
Say, I'm many days ahead of... It takes a long time to get out of the system.
Okay. Oh, geez, yeah, that changed. That is the South Pole. You're coming down towards. These NASA types can always predict, where they are going to be. Why is Alfred Kerbal orbiting the sun? Did you lose him?
No. I'm flying Alfred Kerbal at the moment.
My screen says he's orbiting the sun.
Yeah, well, weird multiplayer glitches. You know how it goes.
Mm-hmm. Okay, we're going to cover that. Get some nice additional science while I'm up here. What else can we unlock? I got 45.8 science.
We are coming in quickly. Whoop. Maybe a little too quickly. 200,000. 100,000. I'm looking forward to our race to the moon. I think that'll be pretty interesting. I'm going to save all of my fuel and burn literally just before I hit the water. in the hopes of saving all of this stuff from burning up, from exploding.
Oh, so like you have parachutes, right?
Well, I have a parachute, yes,
Okay.
but I
But
still have a fuel tank and a
oh, and that's what you left all your science on?
yeah. Why don't you? Did you deploy?
No.
Here we go. Yeah, unfortunately, the science is on the wrong side of is on
the
the wrong
decoupler?
of the the wrong side of the decoupler.
All right.
So parachute will catch around here, hopefully.
All right.
Open, thank you. And yeah, we're definitely still coming in too quickly. So when we get really, really close, I'm going to fire the engines. 12 meters per second is probably too fast. All right, we got 100 meters. Well, 150. The water should be at 0, right?
Yeah, water's at 0.
Okay, I'm going to fire at like 20.
Okay.
Oh, shit. Well,
Didn't work out?
too much.
All right, well, this is my second attempt at this.
Well, maybe we can recover it. All right, let's recover our vessel. I fired way too much, and it made the parachute go away. Well, at least I've come back with 175 science.
That's, it's better than nothing. Better than I did on my last mission.
Let's see if we can recover anything from that. Is there no debris? Really?
All right, Shalad.
There's no
Let's
debris
go.
from that, huh? At least he didn't die.
That's true.
Huh.
No more lost Kerbals.
I would have thought there would have been debris.
Hmm.
Well, that was not nearly as successful as I would have liked it to be. So we got to complete that contract. Let's load our basic orbiter. I don't think I've taken a Science Junior up yet.
I'm trying to take a Science Junior to the sun here.
Oh, no, I'm thinking. I don't think I've taken one to orbit yet.
Okay. All right, my first stage,
So,
I think it's higher than it was last time.
give me a Science Junior. One
So
there.
we got that going for us.
And you know what? Let's get some extra parachutes. Just in case. 2 goo pods. We probably don't actually need the goo pods, but I just need in space around Kerbin. Maybe some fins. Let's do that, sure. Yeah, sure. Why not? Let's do it. It'll be fine. Probably. Alright. SAS on. And let's launch. Shooting for orbit. Or just outside of the atmosphere so I can do the science real quick and come back. I guess I don't really need orbit, per se.
I fucked this up again.
Really? What'd you do?
Yeah. I, again, was like, well, maybe if I just turn slightly east, because I'm looking at it and I'm like, I'm losing efficiency because I'm not burning straight up. And my orbit keeps moving down, and I'm like, stop it! Like, no, this is gonna, like, no. There's this internal fight going on in my head.
Burn until you're out of the atmosphere, and then burn some more. Alright, gravity turn.
I'm going to get very minimal science for this.
Alright, let's see here. Let's check our map. We gotta come up a lot higher than that to get out of the atmosphere. Got a long ways to go yet.
I should have tried doing this a couple of times and in like, not while recording.
It wouldn't have been as funny then.
It wouldn't, no.
40.
We're just time warp off failure here.
50. 60. Oh. Or the next stage.
Let's see here. How high
70,
is this going?
80, 90, and stop.
And
all right.
We'll do in space. This is.
It is really, really dark.
Yeah, it is.
I kind of wish this game had some like ambient lighting going on, because boy, can it be dark sometimes.
All right. Well, to capitalize on my failure, we're going to have Shalald do a EVA here, and hopefully he won't.
Observe that mystery goo. Let's keep that data. Let's do a crew report and keep that data. We are almost in space, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I guess we could try for orbit. Let's just start burning. Let's do it.
You have a crew report from in space and you're curving? Yeah. What point is high in space? Tell me on the map screen.
Not sure.
Now let's see here. My apoapsis is 204.
All right, you're definitely in space now. So let's do the rest of our science. Observe materials bay. Keep that data. Observe mystery goo. No point in that. We've already done that. Did we do the crew report? We did do the crew report. Let's do a quick EVA. EVA report. We've done this one already. So let's get back in. And let's... Well, I mean, there's not much point in... We could... Oh, what could we do? We could just kill our momentum and fall straight down. Or we could fast forward a little bit and just come back. Yeah, let's get a little fast forward on here.
All right, let's...
You are crossing over my orbit path currently.
Falling back to Kerbal here, or Kerbin.
Yeah, I always get that messed up.
Yes.
Right.
You have Kerbal, Kerbal, and Kerbin. Kerbal is technically the name of the sun, according to the wiki.
I would say, did they ever officially name it that? Because the last I had seen, that was just really like the fan base name for it.
Well, like I said, it's in the official wiki, but I don't know how much Squad has control over the wiki.
Well, it's a wiki, so probably not much.
It's on there. Well, it's wiki.kerbalspaceprogram.com, so they at least have an A record pointing to it.
Right. All right, we are back in the upper atmosphere. Let's go ahead and ditch that fuel tank and engine and bring her on down.
Let's see, where are we going to land? I wonder if they're going to call this Kerbin Shores. I'm not going to make that land base, so launch your parachutes.
Way to turn up the gamma in this thing.
Yeah.
Doesn't appear to be. Yeah. All right. Just a little bit of light would be nice. Fortunately, I'm on the wrong side of the planet for that. 38,000 and falling. Let's turn SAS off. We don't really need that anymore. Although, now we might spin a little bit. Just a bit. Oh, there we go. Hit the atmosphere. On fire. $20,000.
All right. All right, splashdown. Let's see here. I know I didn't get 100% of a surface sample. There's the rest of my surface sample.
I think we'll wait till, I don't know, 5,000 to deploy the chutes.
With this recover vessel.
That's great. Let's deploy the chutes. Chutes have been deployed. All right. Are we gonna spin around anytime soon, maybe?
My display still says Alfred Kerman is orbiting the sun.
Yeah, well, you know, multiplayer glitches.
I got a decent amount of science on that one again, so hasn't been all for naught.
Yeah.
But it's...
Our race to the moon is going to be interesting.
It will be. All right.
Chutes are going
to redo this again. We are just going to go. We're just going to go straight up.
I'm going to land on the roof of my capsule because it doesn't want to flip me back over.
As everyone will notice, that my orbiters always land on their feet, and I very rarely have bizarre orbits. I'm just saying.
I only had one bizarre orbit, and that's only because my ship was spinning.
All right. So, okay. SAS on. We're just going to go straight up. Straight up, Sheladad. I'm just going to...
You have Sheladad?
Yes.
I have Kerfel. Or something like that.
No, I'm mispronouncing it. It's Shalald.
Shalald, okay.
Shalald. We're going to call it Shalald. I had to pick the Kerbin with the most difficult name to pronounce. All right. 3,000 meters. More, I mean, the rocket's slightly turning, but I'm not going to try to correct it. We're just going for maximum apoapsis.
Are you trying again?
I'm trying again.
Well, here's hoping.
Yes, this is mission. This is mission 4 in the Georgia Dow series.
We only have like I don't know, 7 minutes left in the episode.
We're gonna have to do what the Daily Show does and go to the internet. Wait a minute.
All right, we landed perfectly fine. We could do an.
You're forgetting we've got
here.
synchronization time in this record time. We've got synchronization time.
No point doing it. What do you mean synchronization time?
Well, I mean, our timers are.
Oh, a little bit, yeah, but I'm kind of accounting for that.
Okay. Apoapsis is 14.
All right, let's recover the vessel. All right, 36 science from that, and completed the contract. Next, and done. All right, let's spend some science. What do I want to get with my spent science? Well,
way back in the past when
this.
Wald, come on.
I want to get this. And I do not have, darn it. I need 40 or 55 more science. Grr. Dan wants a mainsail. All right, so what else should I get? Since we want this. Struts are your friend. Struts are the duct tape of Kerbal. Anything else? I could get the mobile processing unit. Photovoltaic.
Oh, you mean the mobile science lab?
Yeah, I don't really. I don't really have enough science points left for that. Guess I could get this flight control one.
Let's take a look at my fuel here.
That would get me the probe.
My apoapsis grow. 110,000 meters. So I think we've reached the conclusion that I have not put nearly enough thrust into this. Well, I've gotten to the, with a similar setup like this is somewhat similar to my setup that I've gotten to the moon.
What's your layout like?
3 boosters atop two 800 fuel tanks.
Let's see. What was my setup for this?
You probably had a lot more boosters.
I think I only have 4 boosters. Okay. I did the 4 times symmetry instead of a 3. Let's load up. Yep. Let's load up the high diver. The rest of the rocket is missing on the high diver because I forgot to save it. I'm pretty sure I had 4 boosters and then 3 separate stages underneath of the boosters with liquid fuel that had the gimbaling, the
T-45.
Yeah, the T-45. So I had 3 separate stages with 2 of the larger of the T-400 fuel tanks.
Okay.
So
yeah, I only got to. You had 4. Well, then you had what?
4 boosters, so one more booster than you, and then I had essentially 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 of the T400 fuel tanks staged vertically with T45s every 2 tanks, essentially.
Okay, so you had basically kind of had another T45 setup with me. Which probably would have, I mean, I got to...
And I barely got back. I didn't have very much fuel, honestly, left over at the end. But you don't need very much fuel left over at the end. It only took me like 2 1-second burns to get it back to a point where I would be entering the atmosphere.
Yep. Now let's see here. Let's do... What do we get here for Mystery Goo this high? In space high over Kerbin. Keep data. We're going to save that Mystery Goo for, I don't know, when we land or somewhere. Materials Bay, this high up, gets me, I got me 25 science. Keep data.
That's what I wanted. Where's
Crew report.
I'm going to sync to you. See where you're at. Not very far.
I only got to 600 kilometers.
All right. Well, this seems like about as good a place as any to end the episode. Next
with failure.
Yeah. Next time, I think we'll probably do a little bit more science recovery kind of things. And then maybe after that, or maybe in the same episode, depending how long it takes, we'll start our race to the moon. I think. I don't know. We'll let Bobby at least get to the sun and back. Maybe we'll do that between episodes. I don't know. But race to the moon should be coming up soon. This episode will probably come out sooner than usual too, since we recorded this one back to back with the other one. I'll probably release it a little bit sooner just because I don't want to be recording too terribly far ahead with this one. So thanks for watching. If you liked the video, click like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time for more Kerbal Space Program. Bye.